It's been a month. I want my car back. Now. So, since the car's been down, I've been able to kind of go around and check everything. And I saw that this side on the differential was leaking through the seal. So, I ordered the seal, got it here. And we're just gonna change that real quick. And here is the part number, just in case anybody else ever needs it. And we'll go through it real quick. Also, while it's been sitting around, had a chance to kind of clean everything up in here. Show you real quick. I had the SCT here. I took it off. I'm going to the N gauge. I put the little paddle shifters that I got from Christina. And I put this back on just for show. Since it matches the car, it looks pretty good. So everything here looks cleaned up and nice and ready for whenever we start the car, and hopefully everything works out good. So let me show you. Oh yeah, it'll work. Let me see. Yep. Got the gauges and the radio and the camera. All right, so first things first. With the e-brake on, I took this nut off. With the e-brake on, so it holds and it doesn't spin. I use a 32 with the breaker bar. Got this off, boom, out. And then I'm gonna loosen to make this easy. This is loose because somebody needed one of these when we were doing something here the other day, and they used it and I got replaced, so I'll just put that back. Pretty easy. But I am going to take out the vertical link. It's just a 15 here, hole with an 18 in the back. This is an 18 millimeter, and then here it's the same. This back arm is a 18, hole with the 15 on this side, and then the bottom one here is with the 18. I just loosen everything up. That way this drops forward. Oh, actually, and I have to take this out. And this is a 14, I believe. Yep, 14. Take a 14, I take 2 out here. This piece comes out, take the brake off, this part stays here. And then this whole thing falls down as I'm gonna hit this a little bit to kind of get it back, and this thing will fall out. I'll be able to pull a half shaft, and then we'll go in there and we'll see how to get the seal out and how to put this one in a minute. All right, 2 14 are out using the 14 millimeter. And then you'll see that this metal piece right here comes out right here. Boom. We'll zip tie it here so it kind of hangs there in a second. And then you can pull these out. Bam. This side and the other side. And then move on to the other bolts over there. Alright, so as you can see, this comes up. This comes up through here, the top bolt right here. This comes up in the bottom arm right here. And then the vertical link is out, which goes here. And as soon as you take that off, this kind of drops. And but this stays in here because you have to. See if I can show you. I usually just use like a socket, just smaller. I just kind of see if I can. See how it pushes it back and almost out? Oh, see, it hasn't gone any further down because this is stuck here. Once I get it out of that, that's why it's kind of. There you go. Boom, now it drops even more. There you go. And let's see if this works, if I can just yank it and it comes right out. Yep, boom. That's it, half shaft's out. Now I'm gonna tie this up here a little bit so it's not so stretched, and I'm gonna go in there and see if I can get that seal out. Some of the dirty gunk and stuff, I'm gonna clean all that out. Ugh, that's nasty. I got the inner seal out, that little piece, and now I'm gonna get the outside part. I got this seal puller, and let's see if it works. Ha! You see? You buy a tool, it doesn't fucking work. You get a goddamn pry bar, and it always fucking works. Bullshit. Make sure it's all clean, and then put the other one in. Now you just gotta get this one in there, and you gotta make sure it goes in straight, so it doesn't get crooked and all damaged. So this should be fun. Kind of gonna place it there. I need to put some grease around it, and put some grease around it, and then probably use like a piece of wood to kind of hit it straight on, and it goes in straight. Hell yeah, boy. I wasn't recording, I forgot when I put the half shaft in, but push it in until it locks, and it gets real close up in there. If you pull on it, it won't come out. I pulled out from over there, it won't come out, so it's in there. Now we just gotta bend this and get it up in here, pull this up, put it back on this bolt, and start putting everything back together. It's in there. So the trick was, there's one here from the arm here. There's a vertical link, and then there's this bottom arm. So I put this one first, I left it loose, and then I left this one loose, because if you leave this one loose, you can move everything this way. So that way you can pull this way, and this whole thing move this way, and you can put the vertical link in, get that bolt in, and then push it back this way to kind of get this bolt in. And then all you have to do is push down on this arm and kind of get that bolt through, and that's it. Tighten them all out. So tightening all those forward, and then the brake, once I put the brake back in with the pads and the two that goes with 14mm, I can put all this back, and then I'm gonna put this top back in here. Just like that, brakes are done. Quick review. We did the bolt for the arm, we did the vertical link, we did this bolt for this arm, we did all those four after we put the half shaft in. We put the brake, the two 14mm here, put the e-brake on, put the big nut on, and then torqued everything with my trusty dandy torque wrench. Just kidding, no, I have this. I'm gonna go on Mustang 6G and find the torque specs for all these, the cheat sheet, and torque them all up. And also I put this back on. All I have to do is put this side on the jack, and then this is a 21mm one here, 21mm here, two 13s here. You know, lowered it enough, and then lower the jack. It all comes down. Put this on, put it underneath these clips here. Put the two bolts on with 18mm, and then raise everything back up, tighten everything up. Now I'm gonna torque everything back up. I checked the nut in the top here, and it's all good. And there's a dust cap here that goes on there. Boom, everything is done. All right, all done. Got it all buttoned up. Tires are back in, everything is down. The code for this video is axle seal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Got everything, got the car ready. The transmission, Brett La Sala has it. He opened it up already. The intermediate shaft was snapped, just like he thought it was. So we're gonna replace that with a billet one, and replace the clutches, and hopefully I'll get it back soon, and we'll get the transmission back in the car, and let's get it ready to party. All right, peace.